Hi, my name is Ty, and in this video I will be discussing the process behind making 3 ads for a fictional drink company my partner and I created. So, we made 2 short-form narrative ads and 1 studio ad. Our brand's name is The Moods, and each drink's name describes a certain vibe. Because our brand's identity centers around this premise of different moods or vibes, I wanted to make it a big part of the story that would be told in both of the short narrative ads. I did this by first making our slogan, Find Your Vibe, and then writing each ad to revolve around a journey from a more drab area to a cooler one, essentially showing the character finding their vibe. Here they are now. Much of the preparation involved for both of these ads was mostly centered around creating props, finding locations, and storyboarding general ideas. While filming, I very quickly realized that many of the shots I had planned were either unrealistic or just didn't look as good as I thought they would. Because of this, I ditched the pre-planned shots and just ran around with the camera for a couple hours, directing the actors through the main story and filming whatever looked cool in the moment. The editing process for the first ad was very simple, and finding a good pace ended up being really easy. Unfortunately, the second ad was a little harder. I spent a lot of time figuring out which shots to include and which to throw away, as much of the footage could not ultimately include the low depth of field I had hoped for due to the brightness outside. The studio ad was by far the funnest to make. My partner and I both knew that we wanted something on either a black or white background, with drinks flying around on screen, embellished by each of the drinks' respective fruits, sinking or floating next to them. I think we ended up creating something pretty cool. Here it is now.
Parked up outside in the old school. The new me back with the OU. The dog always finds his way back home, and it's so true. Later on, fall through it.
In my opinion, the studio ad is definitely the most professional looking out of the 3. This was the brainchild of my partner, but we ended up working very closely on the stylistic and pacing choices in editing. One thing that really defined this process for me was learning by doing. Starting out, we really had no clue how we were going to get the shots we needed. At first, we tried a white bedsheet for the background, but that didn't work too well, so we ended up borrowing a little studio environment box from my partner's dad that was honestly perfect for what we needed. Overall, I'd say I learned a lot from this project.